This episode of the Oprah Winfrey podcast is brought to you by the Oh That's Good line of food products. Is that home-style cooking? 'Cause oh, that's good. Hey guys, welcome back to the Oprah Winfrey podcast. I'm your host Nick.
And I'm Ryan.
Now, Oprah couldn't be here with us today as she's dealing with a lawsuit.
Yeah, someone's not happy about the taxes that come with a free car. So ungrateful.
Anyways, today we're going to do a special on Martin Luther.
But Nick, hasn't there been millions of specials and such about him? I mean, after all, he was one of the most influential people of the Black Rights Movement in the 1970s.
No, silly. He's not the person you wrote notes about on your hand 5 minutes before we started this for no apparent reason.
Then who are you talking about? His dad?
No, you dolt. I'm talking about Martin Luther, the guy who wrote 95 Theses against the Catholic Church and translated the Bible to German.
But Nick, what does that have to do with Oprah?
I have no idea, but we're scheduled for a podcast and short on topics.
But Nick, that's not the Winfrey way.
Winfrey's not here right now, Ryan. We must travel through the ripples of time to make sure that she never existed. Then I will be the best daytime talk show host the world has ever seen.
What?
Bada bing, bada boom. We're in 1572.
It says here he died in 1546.
Says you.
No, it says Wikipedia.
There's no internet out here, you dumb cough.
Well, I wrote it down on my hand 471 years in the future.
You aren't funny.
I know. Now we're in 1539, and he's not dead.
He's also not here. We're in Russia.
Stovi glubri, botai shi, pala estlucinus dis, to kala eski deverest. Bono ubi vites vasabor, presashim vash muatoiti, krometevu, legushkai, luce diavushka.
I don't understand a word you said, but I sense it was wrong, whatever it was, especially that last part.
Is this it? Is this finally 1539 Germany?
Yep,
And are we in the right area to find Martin Luther?
yep.
Nice.
And there he is, the man of the hour, Martin Luther.
Wer bist du, Monen, und warum bist du in meinem Zimmer?
It's so nice to be here with you, Mr. Luther.
Was?
We're here today to ask you a few questions for our podcast.
Ich verstehe immer noch nicht, wie du uns hierher gekommen bist. Ich gehe.
Thanks for agreeing to be interviewed.
Verdammt nochmal zur Hölle, ich bin hier eingesperrt worden.
Anyways, the first question we have from our viewers are, why and when should people dissent?
Welche Teufelssprache sprichst du? Sprich das auf dem Territorium Luzifers? Wenn du hier bist, um mich in die Hölle zu bringen, werde ich nicht leicht kommen? Ich bin ein Wahnsinn.
That's very helpful. But what if you disagree with the person, but at the same time, you think it is a respectful statement?
Ruhe. Die Stimmen in meinem Kopf, sie kommen zu mir. Sie müssen sein, was du bist, Ausgeburten meiner Fantasie. Nun, Witze über dich, ich verliebe mich nicht dafür.
I see. That makes sense. Then, on to the next question.
That question is, how should people handle conflict?
Ich frage mich, was heute Abend zum Essen da ist. Ich hoffe, es ist ein Topf. Entweder das oder der Brei. Ich liebe Brei.
Very insightful. What I'd expect from a great historical figure like yourself.
Thanks, Mr. Luther. That was a very insightful conversation, but we'll have to be going now. Thanks for all the info. Wowee, that was a great trip. Many things were learned.
Yeah, he's influenced many things today and in the past.
Like what?
You know, the Protestantism, the second largest form of Christianity today. He had been the one to start that reformation, all because of his 95 Theses, with lines such as, "Those who believe that they are certain of their salvation because they have indulgence letters will be eternally damned," along with their teachers. That changed many people's ideas, bringing Protestantism to where it is now.
And like he said, his idea was sent out to so many people because of the printing press. In fact, if the information on my hand is correct, at the time, Martin Luther had controlled a third of Germany's creation of books.
How do you have the time to just randomly write this info on your hand?
I have no idea, but maybe we'll find out next time. Thanks for joining us on this adventure, folks.
Wait! We forgot to erase Oprah from existence.
Doesn't matter. Oh, that's good. Won't allow us to run this long. We need to leave now. That's all, folks.
Wait!